So I'm Mike Donatelli. I'm the product director for Carbine's Wildstar. With me I have Paul Matson. He's one of our designers. And what I wanted to show folks today is one of the story instances. These story instances are built for solo players. It's kind of a way for us to deliver the story of what actually has been happening on the planet. When you get on the planet, when you're level 1 all the way up through level 35, we tell a lot of great little stories to kind of get you introduced to the IP. But this, when you get to level 35, it actually really starts, and at level 35 it really starts, and it starts to tell you the story behind what is happening here, what happened to the Eldon that used to live on this planet. And it's just, again, one of these solo story pieces of content that start at level 35, work their way all the way up to cap, and then post-launch we have many solo story instances we're working on as we speak. So I'm gonna go in there and check it out, Paul. So the mysterious apparition. Throughout the game you will have seen this, again, a mysterious apparition out the corner of your eye. We have it sprinkled throughout the game in these vignettes. Now this is Drusera, and she is part and parcel to the story of what went on here. So she's actually going to try to help you understand what happened, and you literally will learn what happened to the Eldon throughout the instances post and pre-launch. So again, the idea is this is solo content. This is for players to understand the story. A lot of times in MMOs you have the major story points, the major plot points being hit in the raids, the big, and a lot of people just don't get to see the story. We wanted to make sure that players got to see the story, so a lot of the big plot points are pulled off inside these solo instances. So that's the Red Caretaker. The Red Caretaker you've seen throughout the game. It's kind of a fractured AI that has, over the period of time the Eldon have been gone, it's kind of, the AI on the planet has fractured, and he does some pretty crazy things. He's kind of the guy who runs adventures. He's kind of the guy that runs all the mechanical stuff behind the scenes. So yeah, so you're here, Drusera is here, and she's helping you learn what happened to the Eldon, how they disappeared, what is actually going on Nexus. The idea is we always wanted to make sure that we had content for all the different types of players. So Elder Game has always been a big deal for us. So we wanted to make sure that we had cap level content for PvE solo, PvE group, PvP solo with battlegrounds and arenas, PvP hardcore with 80-man war plot raids for PvP, raids, 20-man, 40-man. We have tons of content post-launch, but this is actually some of my favorite just because I'm kind of a story nut about this stuff, and this is really where you learn the story about what's happening on the planet, what has happened. The caretaker in this room, they actually get to move to the next area. This is the kind of a room where the Eldon cooked up creatures. So that's the beginning of our story instance. I want to leave a little to the imagination. I don't really want to go down that rabbit hole, but suffice to say there is a ton more story-based solo content that we have sprinkled throughout the game. And again, when you get in the game, if you're in the beta, if you're playing, you guys will be long past beta at that point, right? Get in the game, check it out. If you are a person who likes lore, if you're a person who likes playing solo content, this is definitely up your alley.